Fans, welcome to another episode of Rush Hour. I am Mike Jeffries, the host of Rush Hour and the play-by-play voice for Barrie Wrestling. Now, if you're looking for the finals of the Fallout tournament to see if Pretty Ricky or Clay Wilson will be the one to lose their job, you got to tune in next week. We'll be showing the finals on the next episode of Rush Hour, so you're going to have to wait one more week to see the end of that tournament. But for tonight, fans, believe me, it is worth the wait. We have 3 incredible matchups. Our main event was nominated for Match of the Year. It is Vaughn Vertigo, the leader of Vision and the Three Pistols champion, who is being the opposite of a fighting champ, doing everything he can to not defend the title. But he's taking on Amir Jordan. You might recognize him from NXT UK. Amir coming all the way across the Atlantic to do battle in Barrie. We've also got a matchup between 2 men who won their first round matchup in the Fallout tournament, Rajan Husher and the Golden Gun Mark Wheeler. Now, Husher, currently a follower of Vision and Vaughn Vertigo, was actually trained by Mark Wheeler. So we'll see how that plays out in the matchup, as we're going to have a teacher versus student battle right here on Rush Hour. And our first matchup is a Canadian indie dream matchup. The Bionic Woman Alexia Nicole and Judas Icarus, one half of Sinner and Saint, now a tag team with TNA. And fans, this match exceeded the hype going into it. Alexia Nicole, Judas Icarus, that's how we're starting this off. Fans, sit down, grab a drink, grab a snack. You do not want to go anywhere for the next 45 to 60 minutes, because this is Barrie Wrestling's Rush Hour.
Incredible matches left. And up next, making his return to Barrie Wrestling, the Van City Vulture, Judas Icarus.
Weighing in at 170 pounds, hailing from Vancouver, the Great Breeze, Judas Icarus!
Icarus has been so impressive during his limited appearances here in Barrie Wrestling. I think it's incredible that they've brought him back. He comes from the West Coast, part of this great Canadian surge of talent out there. And boy, has he got an opponent tonight, Mike Jeffries.
Judas Icarus will be taking on the Bionic Woman, Alexia Nicole. If you haven't checked out our Barrie Wrestling Award show on YouTube, go check that out after you're done watching this. Alexia, one half of the Match of the Year with Trent Seven. And Diamond Jim, my expectation for this match is we might be seeing an early candidate for this year's Match of the Year.
And that ain't no hyperbole.
And his opponent,
Alexia Nicole has been on an absolute heater here in Barrie Wrestling. And she is also somebody that people travel from all over to take on right here at the FLCC.
hailing from Toronto, Ontario, the co-winner of the 2023 Match of the Year, she's Bionic, Alexia Nicole!
Alexia Nicole versus Judas Icarus. Also a first-time ever one-on-one matchup, and we have the pleasure of seeing it right here at the FLCC. And Diamond Jim, I just want to take a minute. We've had some thank yous towards Sean Gibson and Barrie Wrestling Management. This is the 100th show for Barrie Wrestling. For me, it's somewhere in the 50s or 60s. I haven't done the math yet. It is an honor and a pleasure to be here, even with you, calling these matches. We've got a little over 2 years under our belts here on IWTV, and it has been incredible, and I look forward to the next 100 Barrie Wrestling shows. And in the ring, Alexia Nicole and Judas Icarus locking up. Judas, as you mentioned, coming here from British Columbia. He's made a couple of trips out east here to Ontario, and he is a pleasure to watch every single time. Icarus working over the wrist and the shoulder. Alexia's previously surgically repaired shoulder. But Alexia turning it around now, a hammerlock on Judas Icarus into a side headlock.
But make no mistake, Judas Icarus, he isn't just happy to be here. He has come to win. He knows what a victory over Alexia Nicole would mean for his career, not just in Ontario, not just in BC, but in the entire country.
And I mean, we've talked at length about Vaughn, Vertigo, and Gabriel Fuerza and how long they've been here in Barrie. But if you were to list the top 5 most important people in Barrie Wrestling's history, I got to think Alexia Nicole is right up there with them. She carried our women's division for an extended period. She was huge for us through the pandemic, and she has been a must-see competitor ever since the pandemic ended and we were able to start wrestling again. And once again, Alexia Nicole, Judas Icarus, this is a marquee matchup tonight. Alexia, they're over the top on Judas. Shotgun dropkick launching the Van City Vulture into that middle turnbuckle. Meteora from Alexia Nicole, the Bionic Woman, off to a hot start into a cover. Judas kicks out at a count of 2.
Alexia Nicole very much tells the story of how Barrie Wrestling has evolved. She wasn't part of those first early shows, but as our women's division started to grow, Alexia became more and more important. And I would say, in the second, if you look at the last 50 shows, she might be in the top 3 most important wrestlers we have.
Absolutely. 2022's Pure Diamond Award winner, given to effectively the Barrie Wrestling MVP. And right now, Alexia Nicole in the tough battle with Judas Icarus. There's a smart counter from Judas as he caught Alexia trying to climb the ropes. And then a stinger splashed at Alexia, hung up on the top turnbuckle, but Judas with a head of steam, double knees to the back. The Van City Vulture taking it to Alexia Nicole and showing some disrespect as well.
And Icarus has always been in great shape, but he looks even fitter than the last time we saw him. This is a man in peak condition.
Alexia favoring her lower back, slowly getting to her feet on the outside. Referee Brad Myers gets to a count of 4, but Alexia back into the ring. And Icarus sends her right back out, and Alexia Nicole landing hard on the floor. And a clubbing forearm to the back. So take a look at the sold-out FLCC.
Standing room only, Mike.
Judas with a chop, working over Alexia Nicole. Oh, now hooking her surgically repaired shoulder around the guardrail. Oh, and then stomping on the arm.
Icarus will do whatever it takes to win.
Judas obviously having Alexia Nicole scouted, knowing the weak spot. Oh, and dropping her face first on the apron.
Mike, your comment's really important because for years, Alexia Nicole was able to get wins because her opponents consistently underestimated her. As we can see here, nobody underestimates Alexia Nicole anymore.
Judas just beating on Alexia Nicole. Jim, absolutely right. We've seen Alexia Nicole in some incredible matchups. She was nearly the #1 contender for the Barrie Wrestling Heavyweight Championship before she got robbed by Nova. Snapmare and then a knee to the back. Into a pin. Alexia Nicole able to kick out. Sorry, correct myself. That was for the Barrie Wrestling Championship.
Correct.
When Nova screwed her over and gave the title to John Atlas. Now Icarus looking for almost looks like a dragon sleeper. Wearing down Alexia Nicole. Look at him wrenching on the neck of Alexia, just tearing at it. Alexia forced to fight out with those elbows to the gut. Finally able to break Judas's grip. Clubbing blows from Alexia Nicole.
Alexia, of course, was our second women's champion, winning that title in arguably the greatest women's match in Barrie Wrestling history from the legendary Jody Threat, who we saw earlier.
Well, Alexia able to sidestep Judas Icarus. Judas gets the best of the exchange with the elbow. Jim, correct me if I'm wrong, that was a 3 Stages of Hell match, correct?
It absolutely was.
And I do believe that is on our YouTube channel, so if you want to, after this is done, check that out. It predates our IWTV time, but it is available on the Barrie Wrestling YouTube. And Judas continuing to work over the shoulder of Alexia Nicole. Oh, but a counter by Alexia.
Wow, he went in hard. He could have dislocated his shoulder there.
Head and shoulder first into the turnbuckle and the metal piece that connects the turnbuckle to the post.
Yeah, look at Icarus. He is in a world of hurt.
Crossbody to the outside, sending him right into the guardrail. Looks like Judas hit the back of his head on the guardrail. Alexia sending Icarus back into the ring.
And here's the thing, just like Judas Icarus will do what it takes to win, so will Alexia Nicole. She's not going to show any quarter or any mercy to this man.
Boot to the thigh by Alexia. And then a running knee to the side of the face. Icarus not sure where he's at. Backstabber by Alexia Nicole. Folded him up like... Oh, only a 2 count.
Icarus trying to get the blood flowing again.
Now Alexia looking for a pile driver. If she hits this, it's over.
Alexia is superhumanly strong for someone of her size, but I don't know if she can get Icarus up. He is a thick, strong man.
I mean, we saw her pile drive Stratosphere, so I wouldn't put it aside. She might be able to pile drive you, Jim.
Maybe.
Well, counter by Alexia Nicole, but Judas counters the counter. Oh, and then caught her with a back elbow. Sends Alexia into the corner, and a stiff right hand. And then Judas... Oh, great counter by Alexia. Judas going for the right hand, but Alexia kicked it. And took too long and ate a chop for her troubles. Now Judas continuing to work over the shoulder of Alexia Nicole. Judas going for a Magistral cradle. Got her rolled up. Alexia just able to get her right shoulder up. And then eats a knee to the midsection.
See, what I love about Icarus is it's non-stop offense. There's no showboating. He's not worrying about the fans. He's just on his opponent.
Judas Icarus is vicious. And let's be honest, anybody who wrestles without shoes on has got to be at least a little bit nuts.
I encourage you to tell him that.
Well, case in point, Holden Albright. Alexia ducks the back elbow. Dodge Icarus and a spear!
Oh, he broke her in half.
Exploding out with a spear. Double underhook. Into an almost Urinaugurate elbow. Alexia somehow able to kick out. Innovative offense from Judas Icarus. That was 3 moves in 1. See a replay of that backstabber from Alexia Nicole.
Absolutely perfectly applied by Nicole.
Jim, if I can just speak for a minute, we've talked a lot about the history of Barrie Wrestling. Now that we are filming our shows for IWTV, Alexia Nicole is one of the ones that I am most glad we were able to film, and that we missed out on some of her earlier shows because we weren't filming, as opposed to missing out on some of your earlier work, Jim, because the camera was not invented yet. Alexia with the counter. Side headlock on Judas Icarus. And Alexia, you mentioned, she is incredibly strong, especially for somebody who's not quite 5 feet, able to drag Icarus to the ground, but Icarus with a counter and rolling Alexia onto her back.
We were talking about hard workers earlier. We were talking about Mark Wheeler, how he puts that time in. He's focused on making himself bigger, stronger, faster. Alexia Nicole is the same way. She is committed to her fitness because she knows it makes her a better professional wrestler.
Looking for the lighthouse lariat.
Wow.
Crucifix bomb. And Judas just kicks out. That might be the first time I've seen Alexia Nicole hit a crucifix bomb. Ducks the lariat. Super kick on the absolute button. Pile drive her
With ease.
Shoots the half.
Say
into a
good
cover.
night.
Alexia Nicole with the victory.
And the winner, Alexia Nicole!
You can see Alexia still feeling the effects of Judas Icarus' attack on her shoulder. Pure adrenaline, force of will, and everything else you can say from Alexia Nicole. Look at the pile driver. future. Alexia and Nicole again victorious in an incredible matchup.
Oh my God!
The Golden Gun is back!
Mark Wheeler is in the FLCC!
Mark Wheeler out for months after suffering an ankle injury, finally making his return to the FLCC arena. An incredible ovation for Wheeler here. Diamond Jim and Wheeler, he's been out for months, but he looks terrific.
Mark Wheeler clearly was putting his reps in as he recovered from surgery. He looks like $1 million, Mike Jeffries, and the fans cannot believe it.
What a start to BW 100.
Rajan Husher is just shook. Like, he was not prepared for this at all. We have a standing room only crowd here at the FLCC. They were bringing in extra seats even as I was doing the opening promo. Fans are jacked for BW 100.
We're so sold out that poor TCO right now is standing beside us. We don't have a seat for the ring announcer. Diamond Jim, you have been here since day one. You mentioned in the pre-show 96. This is your 96th Barrie Wrestling show. Have you ever seen a crowd this hot?
No, this is amazing. They were going wild before I even stepped out, and now for them to get Mark Wheeler back, the roof is already, we're in the first match, and the roof's already been blown off this place.
Incredible stuff. What a start. Anyway, I am Mike Jeffries. Alongside me, as always, is Diamond Jim Lowe. I got so hyped I didn't even do that part. Thank you so much for joining us wherever you're watching. Wheeler with a trip on Husher. Standing drop kick. The Golden Gun, one of the best drop kicks in the business. At the head of steam, diving back elbow. I don't know what Husher was expecting from his invitational, but I'm sure he was not expecting Mark Wheeler.
Well, the way he kind of looked at me as he walked in the ring, I think he was expecting me.
That might have been a slightly easier matchup for him than Wheeler.
Just a little bit.
Wheeler with an atomic drop and a Manhattan drop. Husher taking reprieve on the outside, and Wheeler, he's looking to fly. Oh, Husher, smart move ducking out of the way. Oh, but Wheeler with a stiff right hand, rocking the jaw of the tortured artist.
Let me tell you, Mike, Mark Wheeler was on the run of his life before he got hurt. The crowds were in love with him. He was beating the very best of the international wrestling community. He doesn't look like he's lost a step.
Absolutely not. Wheeler in terrific shape.
No ring rust.
Now, one thing we have to keep an eye on, we know Vaughn Vertigo is in the building. He is defending the Three Pistols Championship later tonight against Amir Jordan in one of our 2 title matches. Wheeler's got to have eyes in his back of his head because Vertigo might stick his nose into this matchup. But right now, Wheeler in total control of Rajan Husher. What's Wheeler looking for here? Fireman's carry on the apron. Wheeler looking to end this match. Husher saving himself and then using the middle rope. Bit of an assisted low blow on Wheeler. Now Wheeler trapped.
Great ring awareness by the tortured artist.
A pump kick. Wheeler caught in the ropes. Still hung up in the middle rope. Innovative offense from Rajan Husher. Into a pin. Wheeler able to kick out at 2. Husher staying right on top of Wheeler with that knee to the back. Then an elbow to the top of the head. Series of strikes from Rajan Husher.
And here's where we're going to see if Mark Wheeler is back at 100%. See, when you have the crowd going nuts, you get that initial adrenaline. He's excited to be here, but now is his cardio going to be there? Is he going to be able to hang? Look, he's looking red in the face. Husher is smart to take it to the Golden Gun this way.
Well, Husher might not be smart taunting here, but Jim, you're 100% right. You and I have both been involved in sports for a long time. One of the most dangerous things is to come out playing with emotion, because that runs out quickly. And if you're gassed 5 minutes in against a guy like Rajan Husher, you're in a lot of trouble. Right now, Husher stomping down on Wheeler and then standing on the injured ankle and then stomping at the injured, surgically repaired left ankle of Mark Wheeler. vicious attack there by Rajan Husher. Jim, now I think we're going to really see if Wheeler's at 100%. Right hand right on the button from Husher. And Husher mocking Wheeler with mocking the golden gun. Wheeler able to reverse the Irish whip. Chest first goes Husher. Wheeler into a roll-up. Husher kicks out, saving. I mean, this is the first ever Rajan Husher Invitational. How bad would it look for Husher if he lost his own Invitational?
Well, I seem to recall that even the leader of Vision himself on Vertigo lost a few of his own invitationals. So.
Really, Vertigo told me he was undefeated here in Barrie Wrestling. I think his visionary might be going to his head.
He also said that he'd been at 130 Barrie Wrestling shows. So.
Sounds about right. Backslide from Wheeler, Husher able to kick out.
We've only had 100, you idiot.
I was rounding. Great reversal by Rajan Husher. Then a boot to the midsection, twisting neck breaker from the artist into a cover. Wheeler able to get the left shoulder up just before Brad Myers hit the 3 count. Fans, once again, thank you so much for joining us here for Barrie Wrestling's 100th show. As you can see, it is an absolute sellout here at the FLCC. Husher pounding on the back of Mark Wheeler. You can see Husher, he's really slowing this matchup down. Rajan very methodical with what he does in the ring.
Well, we talked about it already. Wheeler is running on emotion and adrenaline, and Husher's taking a sound strategy here, just slowing it down, punishing Wheeler, going after that ankle. It's really the only way that he can defeat someone of Wheeler's caliber.
That super kick echoed off the walls of the FLCC. Husher somehow on his feet, but counting his chicken. Shotgun dropkick off the second rope by the golden gun. Did that make it a golden shotgun dropkick? We'll go with that.
Yeah, let's go with that.
And Diamond Jim, I still cannot get over hearing a Wheeler chant here in the FLCC. A man routinely nominated for most hated wrestler up until last year. Now, arguably the most beloved wrestler here in the FLCC. And it's these Barrie Wrestling fans respecting what Mark Wheeler does and understanding the incredible talent that he has. Nice reversal by Husher into a right hand. That stunned Wheeler. Husher with a head of steam. Drop kick to the face. Wheeler blocked. Dropping Rajan Husher right on his nose. Husher able to dodge Wheeler coming in. Wheeler lands on the apron. Ah, straight boot to the face. Vintage Wheeler! Into a pin! Husher able to kick out at a count of 2.
That is just incredible. For him to apply that move with such speed and power 7-8 minutes into a return match when he's been out for months. He's a freak of nature.
Well, and Mark Wheeler has put on, 30, 40 pounds of muscle over the past couple of years. He has not lost a step of quickness, which is incredible, and goes to his work ethic. But he is in there with a very difficult competitor in Rajan Husher. Spinning back elbow by Husher. Incredible throw by the artist, just launching Wheeler halfway across the ring into a pin. Wheeler able to slide out the back door at the absolute last second.
You know, wrestling shut down for a long time during the pandemic. Some guys took that time to relax, to heal. Mark Wheeler put the work in every single day, and he came out of the pandemic as one of the elite wrestlers in all of North America.
You are 100% right. Though I've said it before and I'll say it again, Rajan Husher is the most jacked artist I have ever seen in my life. And right now, Husher just enjoying the moment after beating down Wheeler and just, I don't know, soaking in the booze and the "you suck" chants here from the Barrie Wrestling faithful. Husher is just, he's twisted, Jim. There's something not right with that young man. Back body drop by Wheeler. Husher's boots painted the ceiling on that one. Wheeler going for the revolver, and he hit it. Wheeler's going to be victorious in his return. Mark Wheeler picks up the win.
Welcome back, Golden Gun.
There is your winner,
first Rajan Husher Invitational. In his return, the Golden Gun, Mark Wheeler.
Hello, wrestling fans. TCO coming back at you with another edition of your Barrie Wrestling Event Center. As always, so much to talk about this week. But first, we got to talk about the next time that you can see Barrie Wrestling live at the FLCC Arena. It is going to be Saturday, March the 8th, as we present Wrestle Epic 2. It's going to be a great night of action. Already signed for the card. WWE ID prospect Zoe Sager. It's going to be an amazing night. There will be lots of title matches, lots of great action. Check it out live. Get your tickets by contacting Barrie Wrestling at all their social medias at Barrie Wrestling. Now, fans, as seen right here last week on Rush Hour, it was not a great week for top-tier talent, as ATO, Clay Wilson, and John Atlas all came up short in their matches. Now, for Clay Wilson, the consequences are huge, as next week he is fighting for his Barrie Wrestling career. However, we have exclusive footage right now of the fallout from last week's show and a very heated conversation between top-tier talent.
What the hell gives, Clay? What the hell, huh? What's this about? Huh? Top tier? Top tier what? Huh? I'm out here busting my ass in a championship match, and you're out here losing to the likes of Mark Wheeler? Get your shit together. What the hell do you think you got going on?
You're calling me a loser? You lost another championship opportunity. You're supposed to be the captain! And you're not here! You're not here! You're not here! We're supposed to be a group! You're supposed to be a group!
After that very heated exchange that we just saw, I can confirm to you that right here next week, top-tier talent are going to try to line things back up again. In tag team action, we are going to see John Atlas team up with Julian Ward to take on one of the hottest tag teams in all of North America, and I'm talking about McCray Martin and Junior Benito. Fresh air. It's going to be an incredible contest, and of course, our huge main event, Clay Wilson going one-on-one against Pretty Ricky Wilde. The loser of the match will be fired from Barrie Wrestling. All that action and more right here next week on Rush Hour. One more time, folks. The next time you can see Barrie Wrestling live, Saturday, March the 8th, Wrestle Epic 2. Get your tickets now. Let's take it back down to Diamond Jim and Mike Jeffries. We finish out Rush Hour.
And Jim, it is now time for our first title match of the night. Vaughn defending his Three Pistols Championship against Amir Jordan, formerly of WWE NXT UK, coming across the pond here to Barrie to battle, I have to admit it, one of the best we have to offer.
Introducing first, the challenger, hailing from Karachi, Pakistan, by way of Yorkshire, England, is a former WWE NXT UK superstar, the Karachi Kid, Amir Jordan!
Fans may remember not too long ago, Vaughn Vertigo won a championship in the UK and brought it to Canada, defended it against challengers here. I was talking to Amir in the back, and he wants to do the opposite. He wants to win a Canadian championship, take it back to England, and defend it over there.
Well, Amir Jordan, incredibly talented. If you haven't seen him before, you can check out a lot of his matches online. Jim, I am incredibly excited for this matchup. You mentioned it to the live crowd here. We have people coming from all over the world to wrestle the best in Ontario right here in Barrie. This is a perfect example of this. What has Amir got going for us here? Great athleticism from the Karachi Kid.
I know you're not a fan of Vaughn Vertigo, but the fact remains this. The greatest wrestlers in the world want to measure themselves against the leader of Vision.
And Vertigo went over to Europe, made a name for himself over there. Thankfully, he's going back again soon. Maybe he'll stay there this time.
And his opponent,
But I have to admit, he is talented.
is weighing in at 175 pounds, hailing from North Haverbrook, is your reigning Barrie Wrestling
him.
He's not even dressed to compete.
What is... A couple of months ago, he was supposed to wrestle a match. Bailed on the match, came here, sold merch, and then left. And now, what is this? Also, does this mean he just wears that jacket around as part of his everyday wear?
Wouldn't you?
Fair.
Champ's got something to say. Hopefully he can answer some questions for us.
I'm not feeling very well. I don't want to be here. I need to go home. Please. This is my doctor's note. Thank you.
He has a doctor's note?
Senior Barrie Wrestling referee.
Barrie with the white. My name's Sean here for my whole name.
What does it say? My son is sick?
V-guy not well, period. No title match, period. Dr. S. Gibson, who's that?
I wonder if he's related to Sean Gibson.
Listen, hold on. I didn't come from the other side of the world to watch you walk away without a fight. I'm taking that title off you and not having this fight in a minute.
Vertigo just left the building. Amir Jordan jumping the guardrail.
Vertigo's already in the parking lot.
He's chasing Vaughn. What is happening? We got a chase scene going on. Vertigo just ate a right hand. Amir Jordan has pounded Vertigo right back into the FLCC.
But the man's not well. We just heard it from his doctor.
TCO showing us the note. It's spelled Barrie, B-A-R-R-Y. Oh, right into a pin. Amir Jordan might be a Three Pistols champion. Vertigo's still getting his jacket off.
I'm not sure if that's convincing evidence. Doctors go to medical school to learn medicine, not how to spell. It's not geography. He's not a doctor of geography.
Amir Jordan raining right hands on Vaughn Vertigo. Now Rajan Husher coming down. Husher with a painting. Jordan cut him off with the pass. Now Vaughn Vertigo rolling to the outside.
He's saying he's done. He's saying he's done.
Oh, and Jordan going for a tope, but Vertigo caught him with a forearm. The Karachi Kid's going to need eyes in the back of his head for this one for sure. Vertigo European uppercut to Amir Jordan. A loud knife edge chop from the leader of Vision. Oh, Jordan ducked that one. Returns the favor. Amir Jordan helping Vertigo get into his ring gear. He was calling for a chop, but Vertigo caught him with a boot. And then a running kick to the mouth. Jordan kicking out at a count of two. Diamond Jim, I should mention Amir Jordan, trained by Lance Storm and the WWE UK Performance Center. Very, very well-versed wrestler.
If, and it's a big if, Mike Jeffries, if that note isn't legitimate, you can't really blame Vaughn Vertigo because Jordan is one of the best wrestlers on the planet. And, you don't want to face someone of his caliber if you're feeling a little under the weather.
Look at the doctor's note again, and it misspells basic words that I know, like appendix.
You don't know how to spell appendix. Come on.
Yeah,
You think it has 3 P's?
All those wrestling books I've read had appendixes at the back.
I'm working with children.
In the ring, Vertigo, Irish whip. Jordan hanging on to the top rope and then caught Vertigo with a boot coming in. And a back elbow to the face from Amir Jordan. The leader of Vision is on rubber legs right now. Great European uppercut. And another one from Amir Jordan. Vertigo caught him with a back kick. You can see Rajan Hush still on the outside. Diving chops from Amir Jordan, laying out Vertigo. He ducks the clothesline. Shotgun drop kick, sending Vertigo the back of Vertigo's head, whiplashing off the turnbuckle.
Jordan's speed is just off the charts, and that kind of velocity really adds to the impact of those strikes.
And a great kip up from Amir Jordan. Vertigo countered. Amir Jordan landing on the apron, blocked the right hand, gives a right hand of his own. Amir Jordan with a lot of strikes right to the face and jaw on Vertigo. What's this through the ropes?
That's got to be it.
Code breaker from Amir Jordan.
We've got a new champ.
Vertigo just gets the shoulder up. Amir Jordan was nearly taking the Three Pistols Championship all the way back to the United Kingdom.
Look at that, just perfectly executed. I can't believe Vaughn Vertigo kicked out.
Amir Jordan first coming to Canada for a wrestling tour this past summer, and now returning. He has been all over Ontario, all over Canada, wrestling in almost every single province. And you can see why he has been in such high demand. Able to avoid Vertigo there, and then block the boot. Vertigo with a counter and an up kick. Ripcord forearm. Amir Jordan smartly rolling to the outside. Vertigo taunting the Barrie Wrestling crowd.
So we can see Rajan Husher lurking in the background.
A modified twist of fate by Vaughn Vertigo. Husher able to kick out. You know how arrogant Vaughn Vertigo is? He's introduced us from North Haverbrook. He claims he put them on the map.
Well, I mean, they're not Shelby, though, so...
Sorry, I'm listening to the beautiful voices of Barrie Wrestling faithful letting Vaughn Vertigo know that he sucks. Vertigo taking way too long there. Leaping enziguri from Amir Jordan. Jordan feeling the effects but gets to his feet. Vertigo dodges, sending Amir Jordan to the outside. Oh, and Jordan caught Rajan Husher coming in, but he's got to be careful when he turns around because Vertigo's right there. Oh, malfunction at the junction. Vertigo caught Husher with that boot, and then Amir Jordan with another enziguri, catching Vertigo on the apron.
I am so impressed with Amir Jordan.
Amir Jordan looking to fly tope right into the front row, taking Vaughn Vertigo out. Amir Jordan nearly landing among the Barrie faithful. Now Amir going for the Swanton. That's got to be it. He got all of it. Amir into the pin. The Three Pistols Championships going across the border.
Can you imagine how Vaughn Vertigo would have felt if he lost his title to a Swanton Bomb?
Well, he doesn't do a Swanton, he does a Vaughnton. Because
Correct.
he's so arrogant, he has to name everything after himself. Surprised he still calls it a wrestling ring. Surprised it's not a Vauntoning ring.
I've actually heard him call that.
Not surprised. Well, Vertigo with the counter now, going for the Snapdragon suplex. Amir Johnson had that scouted. You know, Amir Jordan, world-traveled, wrestled at the highest level, still did take the time to scout Vaughn Vertigo before coming here to Barrie.
Yeah, I heard nothing but great things about Amir Jordan. Of course, watched him in WWE NXT UK, and he is absolutely living up to the hype. And, well, he's making Rajan Husher suffer a little bit as well.
Oh, what a shining wizard! Amir Jordan went to the well one too many times. Rajan Husher pays off, and Vaughn Vertigo retains.
Here's your winner, and still Barrie Wrestling Three Pistol Champion, Vaughn Vertigo.
Let's see that finish one more time if we have to. First, here's Amir Jordan going for the Swanton bomb.
Absolutely gorgeous, but it would not turn out to be enough
And then the incredible counter, the Shining Wizard from Vaughn Vertigo, picking Amir Jordan out of midair after the Rajan Husher distraction, I must say. Amir Jordan gave his all. Again, so happy to have him in Barrie. I hope he